It's quite interesting because I saw this. You came back to start doing stand-up a few years ago.
Yes, and you were very supportive of that, and I appreciate it. And you gave me lots of gigs, and you were very...
Yeah, but it was very exciting to see you back doing stand-up. A lot of this stuff then became the show, Hello Ladies, that you were working on, and then that's turned into an HBO sitcom.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'd done stand-up years before. I'd done stand-up in the kind of when I first left university, and then as you know, it's hard, and you're slogging up and down the motorway, and you're travelling around all the time, and then when the office and things happened, there was no reason to carry on. In my mind, it didn't seem like sensible to carry on, and I never really enjoyed it particularly. I was sort of doing it because my heroes were stand-ups, as opposed to sort of doing it because it was in my blood, and so I just stopped. And then a couple of years ago, I thought, I don't know, it felt like I sort of had unfinished business with stand-up, and obviously we can make silly money from it and put a DVD out and stuff, and so still available. So
I make these myself
no,
with
sure.
that fucking Welsh bloke you met. It's not this.
And so it just seemed like it was something worth going back into and dabbling with.
Yeah.
And my old act, I tried doing it when I came out. My old act that I did before I was on TV and stuff was where I was a comedian who thought I would come on as myself, but no one knew who I was, and I would come on and be angry that they didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
And the idea was that I thought I was a real big shot, specifically just outside Bristol, and within the kind of 10-mile radius of Bristol, I was huge. But obviously, wherever I played, unless I was 10 miles out of Bristol, no one knew who I was. And so I would get angry. I'd come on and be like, why are you giving me attitude? And so I'd go off. And it was one of those sort of anti-comedy things where I never got to the act. I keep promising an act that never shows up. And I keep promising this Pringles joke. I'm going to do a joke there about Pringles. It'll blow your mind. It'll blow your fucking mind, all right? And then I would sort of get to the end of 20 minutes and be really angry and sort of begrudgingly do the joke about Pringles, which was... the slogan for Pringles is "Once you pop, you can't stop." But if that's the case, why have they got a resealable lid? And so I'd get that kind of response, and then I'd go, oh, fuck this shit. And then I would leave angry. I'd say, I'm going to leave now, clap, and I'm going to walk off the stage, and I would just put the microphone back and just I'm going to leave. And I'd walk off the stage and then leave it, and they would clap, and it would sort of go quiet. And then I would just walk back out again and just go, you can't get out that way. It was great. It was the most fun I've ever had on the stage, and just and then just have to make my way through the audience and make it really painful. And then I tried doing that once I'd been on TV, and they were like, "Why are you being so mean? We know who you are." So I had to change it all from scratch.